that's the only thing fueling you. It's like the only reason I'm funny or do shows is because I need that acceptance. But I think a lot of what fuels us is that next high of like getting people behind us in some form or fashion. So I mean, I completely understand that.
And so like part of me is like it would be really beneficial if I just learned to live without Facebook. I don't need it. I can and in the past when I've done this, I'll just like if I have a joke in my head, I'll just text Nathan or you or somebody that I know will appreciate it, and just to like gauge it. But
and then somebody will go, dude, don't you have Facebook? Just why post that shit?
Right. They're like, oh, that's really funny. You should post that on Facebook. I'm like,
I'm not on there, man. Oh, well, have a good day.
Just, anyways, but like the main reason why I tell myself I can't get rid of it is because, you know, I do the Taco Tuesday thing with you. I have the Raccoon Motel page, and that's how I get a hold of people to do the shows. You know, it's just fucking dumb.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with
Facebook.
you, man.
Facebook is like the girl that you wanted to break up with, but then she got pregnant.
Yeah.
Facebook trapped me.
Right.
You know,
I can see that. She's like, but look, you can set up pages. You can message other people, and I won't get mad. And you're like, thanks, Facebook. And then
I'd just like to go now, and they're like, you can't.
You can't though, baby. I offer you so many other. God damn it! No, so I completely understand there, and I've been fighting that for a while. Like, even around like shortly before my birthday, I made the date of my birth like not public knowledge.
Okay.
Like I took it off. I was like, it's fucking. Yeah. Let's just see. Let's like, and I know that a lot of people might think like, oh, that's some dramatic bullshit. Like, after a while, I ran an experiment. You know, I know that not everybody memorized my birthday or anything like that. I just kind of put the feelers out there to see who was paying attention. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, I took my actual birth date off my Facebook page, and I still had quite a few people message me happy birthday, and I was like, that's cool, that's all right. But at the end of the day, I was like, does this make me feel whole? Does this make me feel like anything more than just I'm here?
Right.
I was like, not really. Like I don't need Facebook to feel fulfilled, you know. And I'm not saying that there's a few people like you messaged me the next day. Guess what? Our relationship has not changed. Like
really?
Yeah, right. No, and that's exactly like I want like Jake didn't like. Looks
Man,
like
fuck
our
that dude.
Right. Looks like our partnership's going down the drain. Like, no, you had shit going on. I got shit going on. We're adult fucking people.
Yeah, I'm just
a
busy dude.
Right. I've got family members that don't remember that my kids' birthdays happened in January.
Right.
And they're like, so what's new? I was like, nothing. Just a couple birthdays you fucking missed. You know what I mean? Like, I look at it as like Facebook, it doesn't feel a hole in my soul or anything like that. It's just it's a thing.
Here's a fun experiment. Before you leave Facebook,
yeah,
I urge you to try this.
Okay,
go on any friends, like somebody who's pretty active. Don't do it to the person that never gets on, but
right.
Get it somebody who gets on, you know, semi regularly at least, and just type happy birthday. Even if it's not.
Okay.
Because what's great about Facebook is that people don't pay attention. They'll see that you posted happy birthday, and then that person will just get a stream of happy birthdays. And I did that once, and somebody was like, everybody thinks that this day is my birthday now. And I was like, yeah, you're welcome. You get 2 birthdays now.
Welcome. Yeah, no, that actually sounds like a lot of fun.
It is.
I might not do that just to one person. I might do that to a couple.
Yeah.
Do it to a couple.
There's no laws. It's Facebook. You can do whatever you want.
But that's the thing. I think also, like, if I do that on person A's page and then deactivate my account,
yeah,
I think my posts gets taken off. Like everything with me gets taken off.
Yeah,
and then all you see is all these other people crazy fucking happy birthday. Where the fuck did this come from? And I'm off in the dust like, haha, bitches, happy birthday.
That's like that movie where they pretend to be a magic show, but they rob a bank.
Yeah.
That's like the Facebook version
now
of
you
that.
can see me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fucking down.
Hell yeah.
I didn't even think about that. I was just like, I'm going to fade into the mist. But now that gives me a purpose. Like, I kind of want to tell my wife to get back on Facebook for a day just to fuck with people. That'd be good. I'm in. I'm fucking in.
But then she's going to be like, you promised, Brandon, no more. Be like, but this is funny.
But no, I'll tell her, like, I'll grab her by the shoulder and just be like, this is our last job. This is our last job, and then we're out.
All we got to do is...
We're like the Bonnie and Clyde of Facebook.
Hell yeah.
Fucking down. Oh, man. Yeah.
So we haven't done this in a while. Our annual What's Good on Netflix right now.
You're only saying that because I've got Netflix playing annual. This is the first time.
Yeah, annual starting now.
We're gonna do this again next March.
So, have you seen Big Mouth?
Big Mouth, I have not.
Fuck, dude.
I've heard good things, but I have not seen it yet.
Like, hearing good things doesn't do justice to what that show.
Oh, for sure, because I've heard people
great things.
I've heard people say like, "Oh, this show's
like, do you remember
best.
your childhood? This
vaguely.
is a comical view of your childhood. Like, dude, it's so. I actually like. I think we should stop the podcast right now and just watch an episode because it's so good.
Well, I don't remember
Nick Kroll and John Mulaney. Do you like either of those?
Absolutely.
Comedians? Yeah, they're two of the writers. It's like it's fucking. I can't remember. There's like 6 or 7 like notable stand-ups writing for that show.
You asked if I remember my childhood very vaguely, just because I have had a lot of concussions.
Oh, okay.
from wrestling and football and.
See, I don't feel so bad about my drug addiction because. Like, you got a bunch of concussions and you can't remember shit.
Right. I'm dumb as fuck.
You know, I did something that made me happy for a little while and I can't remember shit. You just got hit in the head a bunch.
But see, that's the thing. At the time, it made me happy.
Okay.
But it's like that special kid in class that you bounce a ball off his forehead and I'm like, like, this is just damaging you. I'm like, do it again. Yeah. No, I was that boy. No, so Big Mouth I've got to see. 13 Reasons Why I could not finish.
What is that like about suicide?
Yeah, that's a show that everybody was up in arms about suicide. Like spoiler alert, the girl kills herself like at the beginning of the show. Yeah. But then she leaves tapes. The best way I can remember is she leaves tapes about the people that kind of like had
pushed her to that decision.
Yeah, or had maybe not pushed her, but had some semblance of something in her life, and why they helped or hurt her or whatever.
Right.
And just the show starts off very fucking slow.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It just drags on, and it's very much from what I gathered, it's very much a show for like 14 or 15-year-old girls who are like, yeah, the world sucks. Everybody's an asshole. Like, it just dragged on a very melodramatic, and not saying that suicide isn't,
right?
Dramatic,
yeah, I mean,
but just the show, it definitely took a film's concept and stretched it to 13 or so episodes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Stranger Things, still a popular hit amongst a lot of people. Favorite of mine. It? Yes. I love it.
So I've seen the first 2. I don't have... Look, guys, if anybody's listening and they want to buy me the internet, please do so.
If you'd like to buy me the internet.
Like not the whole internet, but just like an internet package so that I can...
No, I'm telling you,
Netflix and watch. I don't have the internet, so I don't have Netflix. And
I'm telling you, you don't want to get pieces of the internet. You want You want the internet as a whole.
The whole thing?
You want the pie, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I watched the first two and I was like, "Fuck, this is good."
Yeah. It's just a trippy look back on like our childhood, what we grew up with, for the most part.
Yeah.
I know it's set in early '80s. Yeah. So it might be a little bit before our time, but hey,
I'm with it.
I remember all the shit they were talking about. Let's see.
Fuller House.
Fuller House.
That's kind of an old. I mean, that came out a few years ago, and they only did like what 6 episodes or something.
No, they did. I think they're going on season 3, or they just finished.
They're still going.
So they're still going.
I thought it was just like a one and done. Like
no, I'll tell you this much: the only positive to that is fucking Stephanie Tanner.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. She was like a fine wine. She got better with age and drugs. The drugs kept her in peak physical condition.
That's why I look so good. Right? Come on, let's see what you're doing, Stephanie.
I'm a big fan of the show Glow, just because I like wrestling.
Oh, okay.
And it definitely puts like it tells a story about the women of Glow Wrestling.
Uh-huh.
It's GLOW, Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling.
Oh.
Yeah, it's an acronym.
All right.
Yeah, man.
I'm with it.
It's an acronym like laser and shit. So, with that, I'm a big fan of wrestling, and I like the fact that they kind of, they half-assedly tell the story of what actually went into putting together the first run of Glow.
Okay.
It's funny. It hooks you from the beginning because, of course, the very first episode, they're like, hey, you want to see Allison Brie naked? And of course, everybody's like, well, yeah. But then after that, it's a whole.
They do that?
Yeah.
The girl from
Community.
With the boobs?
Yeah. With the girl with the boobs. Yes. But that's the thing. Like, they started off with that in the rest of the show. If you're purely watching the show to see naked women, like, the show's like, sucks for you. Here's some story, and for me, like, the whole reason I started watching was because I'm a fan of wrestling, and I've had a couple of people like, oh, I couldn't watch after like episode 3. Let me guess, absence of titties, right?
Right.
They're like, oh, I don't want to. Yeah, that's why. But no, if you can make it past the fact that there's not nudity in every fucking episode, it's a pretty good show. And if you're a fan of wrestling, most of the episodes have cameos by notable wrestlers that you may remember from WWE or TNA or Impact, that kind of thing. So that's why I like it.
How about Peaky Blinders? Have you seen that?
Peaky Blinders, I have not. I'm a big Tom Hardy fan, so I
heard it's pretty good.
I should see it. I just have not yet. So I need to get on that. What do we got? The Babysitter.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it's so far that has averted my gaze. Master of None. I watched the first couple episodes of season 1. It was okay, but it didn't really like pull me in.
What is Master of None?
Master of None. It's the brainchild of Aziz Ansari.
Okay.
And it's, I don't know, I guess it's his take on Louis. Like, it's a show following him around, basically like doing his thing, dating and living and all that shit. And I don't know, it didn't pull me in, so I kind of stopped watching. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that. It didn't hook me right away, so I kind of gave up on it. Although it's been a couple seasons in now, and I've kept hearing from people like, oh, you should watch it again. It's really good. So I might get back into it, but we'll see.
Okay, here's one. How about Black Mirror? I've heard a lot about Black Mirror, and I have not seen it. Not seen one episode. But I've heard good things.
Yeah, Black Mirror is fun. It's in their 4th season now.
Right.
And every episode is different. But all seasons, all 4 seasons and every episode